Now you're wondering why my room is here like this. I just think it'd be cool and to be fun. Anyways, let's just get to the review. What is going on, guys? Samuel from Stardust-oneworldreviews, and today I'm here to review Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie. So Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie is the latest Nickelodeon retro film, and it is the rival to the classic Hey Arnold TV show. And basically this separates both the finale of Hey Arnold left on a big cliffhanger where you never figure out where actually all appearances are and what happened, what that clue was. And basically Arnold wants to go on this field trip to South Korea, I believe that's his name, but yeah, they're not doing so even at the end of the contest, but his attempt failed. But then Helga, who is crazy as about Arnold, ends up helping him win that field trip so he can fall over him. And basically it follows him, Gerald, Helga, and a lot of other people, a lot of the other friends and people in the show, go on a field trip to South Korea, get signed from I don't remember the name of the country, but anyway, they go there, they're trying to, Arnold basically tries to figure out what happened to his parents and why they have been gone for as long as they did. It's 15 years, we finally gained the proper conclusion to this show. Now, like most people, I am definitely a fan of that Hey Arnold TV show. Like, I never really grew up with the show like most people did. I didn't like watch it all the time, but I got so into like most other Nickelodeon Cartoon Network and Disney Channel shows. I wasn't like that, honestly. I think I did watch it, but I think it never interested me or I never watched episodes. Like I was familiar with it, but I never watched that much. But I did watch almost all the episodes prepared for this movie, and Hey Arnold is definitely one of the best Nickelodeon shows. It truly I forgot how amazing this show was. I don't know. I think the show was amazing. Okay, had a lot of great things to it. Great animation, great voice acting, great humor, along with great powerful emotional moments, and some of the best and most memorable characters you will ever see in a cartoon. Like even though we want no time and minor characters are very memorable. Now, well, that's the other characters are very memorable. But that show's probably near perfect. Well, minus one episode, but I do don't know what I'm talking about. But Hey Arnold is probably a near perfect show that I honestly, the most episode I honestly did not like for that show. That show really is excellent, definitely one of Nickelodeon's best shows. So when I found that they were actually, when I found they were reviving Hey Arnold, I got super excited. I got very pumped with this. The trailers I saw were very realistic, could be the revival that. And the conclusion that we all wanted from Hey Arnold. Again, after 15 years of show, and now it's very pumped to see. It's just going to be a great conclusion to this incredible show. And I am very happy to say that Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie did not disappoint. But like, if you are a true die-hard Hey Arnold fan, like I'm a fan of the show, but not like die-hard like a lot of people right now. If you are a die-hard fan of the show, this will definitely satisfy you. This will definitely make you feel like, yes, this is the conclusion that we've been wanting. Yeah, and that was why I really love this movie. This film was definitely a proper conclusion to the show. What is going on, guys? Samuel from Stardust-oneworldreviews, and today I'm here to review Hey Arnold, the Jungle. So Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie is the latest Nickelodeon retro film, and it is the rival to the classic Hey Arnold TV show. And basically this separates both the finale of Hey Arnold left on a big cliffhanger where you never figure out where actually all appearances are and what happened, what that clue was. And basically Arnold wants to go on this field trip to South Korea, I believe that's his name, but yeah, they're not doing so even at the end of the contest, but his attempt failed. But then Helga, who is crazy as about Arnold, ends up helping him win that field trip so he can fall over him. And basically it follows him, Gerald, Helga, and a lot of other people, all the other friends and people in the show go on a field trip to South Korea and get signed. I don't fully remember the name of the country, but anyway, they basically go there to try to, well, Arnold basically tries to figure out what happened to his parents and why they have been gone for as long as they did. It's 15 years, we finally gained the proper conclusion to this show. Now, like most people, I am definitely a fan of that Arnold TV show. Like, I didn't really grew up with the show like most people did. I didn't like watch it all the time, but I got so into like most other Nickelodeon Cartoon Network and Disney Channel shows. I wasn't like that, honestly. I think I did watch it, but I think it never interested me or I never watched episodes. Like, I was familiar with it, but I never watched that much. But I did watch almost all the episodes prepared for this movie. And Arnold is definitely one of the best Nickelodeon shows. It truly, I totally forgot how amazing this show was. I don't know how the show was amazing. Okay, had a lot of great things to it. Great animation, great voice acting, great humor, along with great powerful emotional moments, and some of the best and most memorable characters you will ever see in a cartoon. Like, even the one note time and minor characters are very memorable. Now, well, that's the characters are very memorable. But that show's probably near perfect. Well, mine's one episode, but I do don't know what I'm talking about. But I Hate Arnold is probably a near perfect show that I honestly, the most episode, I honestly did not like for that show. That show really is excellent. Definitely one of Nickelodeon's best shows. So when I found that they were actually, when I found they were reviving Hate Arnold, I got super excited. I got very pumped with this. The trailer I saw was very great. It could be the revival that, and the conclusion that we all wanted from Hey Arnold. Again, after 15 years of show, and now it's a very pumped to see. It's just going to be a great conclusion to this incredible show. And I am very happy to say that Hey Arnold the Jungle movie did not disappoint. But if you are a true diehard Arnold fan, like I'm a fan of the show, but not like diehard like a lot of people right now. If you are a diehard fan of the show, this will definitely satisfy you. This will definitely make you feel like, yes, this is the conclusion that we've been wanting. Yeah, and that was why I really love this movie. This film was definitely a proper conclusion to the show. Right off the bat, the animation is damn great. It retains a lot of the, it's kind of a little more clear than original film because the years in past, but it still retains that great animation and great style that the show was done for. The animation is very well done, well handled, it's great, awesome and really great to look at. It's definitely beautiful. The voice acting, old and new, all do their jobs with perfect well. As a lot of people that are returning from the role, like Francis Bean Smith as Helga, and even Phineas Phoebe, Justin as Harold, Nick Fuhrman as Olga. But they got a lot of new voice actors. A lot of the actors that here were new, died, retired, or signed up to work anymore. Not lots. And new actors that played Arnold and Mason Bell Content did a damn great job playing Arnold. He did a great job with his characters. Same with Benjamin Flores Jr., who I'm really not a huge fan of, honestly. He really surprised me as it was Gerald. Again, everybody does a great job with their voice actors. There really is one form when it comes to voice acting. They all do their jobs well. And the characters, they are all once again great. And like I mentioned before, the characters are best thing about this show, because they're all a lot very memorable, very likable, very unique, interesting, and engaging. And even some very minor one-time characters are very memorable characters. And this proves of these characters. You see a lot of the old characters you grew up, even come the new ones, and they all deliver with this show. Again, the personalities that you knew from the characters are back. Now, they didn't change anything from the characters. They're pretty much the same great characters that you once knew and loved, and that's definitely a plus. They didn't go and change or anything. It wasn't like, oh my god, they totally remembered how great these characters are. Oh, and I pretty much love every character in the previous movie and all of this. Yeah, Arnold's definitely a character that I truly love, and I really like the journey that he goes through to try to find his parents. You can tell that he really wants to find them, and this really wants to make you feel for Arnold. And you do feel for Arnold. I mean, Dick, and at one point he did kind of betray his friends a little bit, but you need to really understand why he did that. Benjamin Floyd as Joe does. Joe does a great job. He's definitely a great character on him. Helga is definitely a great character. She's definitely one of my favorites of the show, and she does kind of like a bully character, but when we want to show you can understand why she's like who she is, especially since mother and father pretty much kind of really abused her, and then also forgot about her. Like, this is one scene where Helen's parents basically going to the island to try to when they're in trouble. I'll get it once out later. And it's like, oh my god, we gotta find Olga. Oh wait, also you got one too. They told me nothing, like, they're not really that good parents. Yeah, good job, man. Good job again. Phoebe, Harold, Rhonda, Stinky, Eugene, Sid, Olga, and all the other kids are great. And there's this villain character named El Samba, who was very entertaining, especially his henchmen. They're also really good as well. And well, Eduardo and all his parents are great as well. But then we get to what is my favorite characters. What has always been my favorite characters from the show: Arnold's grandparents. Like I just said, they are honestly my favorite characters from Hey Arnold. They are truly hilarious, likable, fun-loving, and just kind of crazy, but very great people. And this show really proves that. They have some of the best humor and the best jokes in this movie. They have some absolutely, especially when Arnold basically is going on the plane. When Grandpa's pretty much telling him about all these diseases to be careful of, like, that's me laughing my ass off. And also, one thing about the show is also very hilarious as well. That's all. They don't have a lot of scenes in this film for the most part. Definitely a lot of scenes. Like, there were a lot of scenes, not for the part, but definitely a lot of great scenes that had me dying with laugh. There really isn't one joke in this film that me did not fail, honestly. I know that kind of messes the most part thing, but anyway. Yeah, the humor really hit for me. The show is known for having clever and hilarious humor, and this movie proves that has great humor. The writing is great in this film as well. The writing is well done, very well handled. Actually, I'm probably getting that later. Again, cleaner. The movie does have also have a lot of interesting moments, especially some powerful and heartbreaking moments. It's one thing the show's running enough for us, but mixing great and hilarious humor with emotional moments. The show can have a lot of very hilarious humor, but it knows how to tackle some topics and subjects, and it has some moments that can really make you tear up. That's one of the best things about it. Also, a very great thing about the show, that it knows how to do that, tell them very well. It knows how to be funny, and it knows when to be heartbreaking and sad. And this movie is proof of that. Like, there's a lot of moments that leave you laughing, and a lot of moments that kind of leave you, oh my god. Oh my god, it's definitely is a lot. And there's a lot of moments while I was tuning up. And there's definitely also a few cool moments of fan service that if you're a huge Arnold fan, you're gonna like, oh, interesting. Like pretty much the dedication they did to Arnold near the beginning of the film. Like, that was great. That's great. And again, there's some interesting questions, and it really and it makes you like, it really is the perfect conclusion to this series. It really is. Okay, now I'm going to go into some spoilers for this one, because assuming they can't talk about this film without getting into some spoilers. So if you haven't seen Harold the Jungle movie yet, I will leave a timestamp and switchable where you honestly can skip this part. This part, if you don't want to know anything about the film, don't know what happened, I will leave the timestamps. It's just in case of people that haven't seen the film yet. So anyway, let's talk about that near the end of the film. Like, one of my favorite scenes of this film is definitely a scene where Helga basically turns Arnold on the plane, and then Helga finally is about to admit her feelings. Like, she based on like she's like, going to the point saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. She's really about to say, I love you, and then Helga's like, no, the pirates, and I was like, no. Then she pretty much broke the locket that she had. And that was kind of heartbreaking, honestly. And she just ended up getting a guy from sneaking, at least to allow you to kiss them, and I was like, it's like, like, I don't know, that was just hilarious. So hilarious, and I'm gonna say, does Arnold reunite with his parents? Yes, he does. I mean, that was kind of obvious, honestly. I mean, there's some moments that definitely unpredictable in this movie, but I kind of, not going in, honestly. I kind of suspect that will happen. And this is one of the cases where I honestly isn't that. I honestly don't consider it fun. I knew that was going to happen when I don't really consider it a big block. That one fall that I'm talking into later. But again, I knew it was going to be predictable. It doesn't not happen with very surprising moments. But it kind of goes how you can expect it. But yeah, I kind of knew that going in. So, but anyway, Arnold does finally reunite with his parents. Unfortunately, they were kind of asleep. Especially because of this sleeping spell that they have, and the amulet, and that all had, and this year when Elsa mom attacked them and found them, and then Helga used her locket, hoping to help. And the rain had fallen, and then all the other parents, including Arnold's parents, which was so satisfying. And we finally, and if you guys ever want Elsa and all to get together, you pretty much got it, because after having all had a great heart to heart, I thought people said she wouldn't got to work without Helga, so kind of what your plan worked, and they ended up kissing. And I was like, and it kind of was like, now I see everything. Anyway, it's so never wondering what happened. I was like, yes, finally. And then the next scene, Arnold wakes up, and I thought, I'm not going with this scene again. It's not gonna be the whole dream thing, but luckily it wasn't. I don't know why I was kind of worried for a second there. And then basically, starting the first day of 6th grade, pretty much also gels and Dee also get together, and then everyone kind of got together. And they pretty much chance with Arnold's parents. Pretty much following him to school, and they wait for him because they really miss him. And I say, this was a perfect conclusion to the finale. But honestly, if they actually do decide to do a 6th season of this show, I actually wouldn't mind, honestly. I'm sure that that's definitely a perfect conclusion. But there's some interesting things they could still do, honestly. Like with Arnold's parents that stand out, but there's interesting stories they could tell with Arnold's parents being back. And so that could be an interesting thing they could do. Like make a 6th season. Like, if they don't, I'd be fine with it. But if they do, I'd definitely be happy for it. So whether they don't do or not, I'd definitely be fine with it, because the version was perfect, but it does leave enough open for different, and it does leave some certain things, so then actually do see, like maybe have do some adventures with Arnold's parents, having Arnold's parents pretty much live in the real world, and maybe see what's gonna happen with Arnold and a relationship. What's gonna with them finally dating, so. Either way, fine, but I'm kind of looking forward to that, honestly, because that definitely will be interesting to actually do a 6th season. And they do, I am on board. Now, if I were to pick a fault with this movie, I would have to say I do wish there was a little more big stakes. Because I actually mentioned the movie is predictable and it didn't really fully bother me. But at the same time, I do wish there was actually some more things, like a little more tension during a couple certain scenes, honestly. I think I'd say just a little more. That's honestly all I would take, but that's honestly really it. So overall, Hey Arnold the movie was everything I was hoping it would be. If you're a die-hard fan of the movie, you will definitely be satisfied with this movie. It definitely has a lot of the greatness that what made Hey Arnold so great. To have a lot of great humor, a lot of great moments, a lot of great powerful and emotional moments. It definitely has a great story behind it, and it's incredibly satisfying and has a great conclusion to it. Where if they actually do a 6th season to it, I actually wouldn't mind it. Like if you're a die-hard Hey Arnold fan, if you're a big fan of the show, I do recommend you check out someone that you have been posted. Like if you've been waiting 15 years, if your goal was hopefully have this show revive and to have a good conclusion, this is for you. So with that being said, I am going to give Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie, a 97 of an A. Well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie. Because what did you think of Hey Arnold the movie if you haven't seen it? Do you really think this was the perfect conclusion to the show, or were you disappointed by it? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. We'll let you know what your thoughts in the comments down below. Stay tuned, have a lot more videos like me. Be sure to have my review for Monster Punch. I mean to do that, but you do it, but also have a couple of movie reviews coming your way. I'm gonna try to take that his home too pretty soon. Hopefully I can see Coco along with Lady Bird and 3 billboards. Hopefully I can do them pretty soon along with a couple other videos coming your way. Definitely a long video, guys, so stay tuned with that. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites along my music channel. All in the description below. I am Stardust-oneworldreviews. I will see you next time, and stay cool, everybody. Peace.